What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Let's Talk Tottenham. What a difference a week makes. Going from Everton last Sunday to Bulgaria all the way back to Southampton. Feels like some things have changed since last Sunday. We've gotten a couple new signings. We've seen kind of a stumble through victory in Bulgaria and then a solid win. And wow, what a second half that was. But the first half, let's be real, the first half was trash. It was really hard to watch. But let's actually talk about a couple different things. Firstly, I want to talk about the team. Obviously, Dele Alli did not make the team, and that's a big talking point, something I want to talk about in a little bit. But even Alderweireld on the bench, you've got Lo Celso on the bench, Bergwijn on the bench. Yeah, I think that I don't know if this will be typical for the Premier League, if this will start to be what we see, but in terms of how many fixtures we have, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think that even though Jose keeps complaining about how large his squad is, I think it's a gift to have this many players, at least right now. Sure, it might be hard to manage, especially when you think about, even I think it was last season, he was talking about players being frustrated about being on the bench and him having to tell them, look, if you're on a top-class team, you're not going to get to play every game. And so we're starting to see that. Hopefully this will help in terms of injuries and fitness levels, getting people the minutes that they need, but also keeping people from getting injured. So my hope is that we'll see Alderweireld in the game against Leyton Orient as well as Dele Alli and start to see, some squad rotation, but obviously a big old victory there. And a cool little story, Harry Kane sponsored the kits of Leyton Orient, so it'll be kind of interesting to see if there's any sort of communication about that as the days approach. But right now, it's all about what has happened today. And today was amazing. I wanted to find this specific picture because this is a moment where I felt like, man, Sonny, he gets his first Premier League hat-trick, and then he scores that fourth goal. And there was a moment where Lamela was kind of running towards him, and he does this. He does four, and kind of waves at him with the four fingers. And wow, so good to see Son. I mean, literally just bolting out the gates. Now, obviously, we didn't even score a goal against Everton. But to see Sonny linking up with Harry Kane, man, you really start to get excited when you know Bale is going to be added to that mix. Dele Alli didn't even make the team sheet today. Ndombele looked great. Lo Celso looked great. There's really a squad coming together here. Hopefully, we're going to see goals like this. And this is Son. That's nothing to say of Harry Kane. I know Jose Mourinho said that Harry was his man of the match. I felt a little bad for Sonny. It's the first time he's scored a hat-trick and now 4 goals. And you just think, oh, man, don't bring him down. Son's smiling. This is wonderful. But Harry Kane with those assists today, some of those, coming like back and across his body a little bit, getting behind the defensive line, letting Son, basically do his thing. And yeah, it was really an exciting second half. The first half was tough. And to be honest, seeing that first goal going was so frustrating. It was exciting to see, one of our own there, Kyle Walker-Peters, get the assist to Danny Ings, and it was a really great ball. And honestly, it was so fun to see Kyle Walker-Peters getting that starting spot for Southampton, and I really do wish him well. I'm sad that he really couldn't continue on with us, but you start to see the players that we're signing and things. You can see why that happened. But it was a great ball to Danny Ings, but man, we've got to figure that out. I don't know if it's Dyer or Sanchez who's supposed to be picking him up from this angle. It looks like it's supposed to be Dyer, but then right before they scored the goal, it was certainly Sanchez who had an opportunity to block it. But even Lloris, it seemed, I don't know. Lloris is world class, so you just want him to save everything, right? You just want him to be able to get down and stop every shot. But yeah, that first goal against, so frustrating. The penalty was, I don't know how they can call that a penalty. I tweeted that, if that's what they're calling penalties at this point, any arm in any unnatural position. It just seems like get in the box, and if you don't have a good shot, don't have a good angle, don't try to kick it off them for a corner. Try to kick it off their hands, their arms, and get a penalty, because that was ridiculous. Totally ridiculous, in my opinion. But also, we got to talk about this little moment here. This was something that I caught it, and it's just so... It's what you want to see. Now, obviously, Eric Lamela, he's got to be feeling a little bit of the heat. He was brought in when Bale left. He took Bale's old number. Bale's now come back, and you can hear from the interviews with Gareth Bale that he's a little bit disappointed to have number 9 not be Gareth Bale as the number 11. But so there's this moment where Eric Lamela, he shoots, and this is where Harry Kane scores. This is already where it's in the back of the net. But I want you to watch Eric Lamela's reaction to not getting the goal. This is what you love to see. Watch this. He's walking away, and he does this little hand clap where he kind of, right here, bam. He just does it so quick, and it's like, you know, man, he wanted that goal. And he's like, not even happy that Harry scored. This is a new Tottenham. This is different, and I love it. This is what I want to see. So hopefully we can keep this mentality. Hopefully we can keep this momentum heading into all these game after game after games. Yeah, I'm hoping to see a decently strong side for Tuesday, and then we have to win. We have to win on Thursday. I think that's what makes this period so anxiety producing, because it's you win or you're out, and that's just so tough because we want to win trophies. So this is a very important first few weeks. We've got to get settled and focused right away, and so hopefully we'll see maybe even the rest of this month just win out. I'd be happy with that. I don't know about you. But let me know in the comments, what did you think? Son's 4 goals, Harry Kane's 4 assists. Who did you think was the man of the match? I'm with Sonny, not with Jose and Harry Kane, although I super appreciate Harry, and even him like kind of reaching for the ball at the end of the game, kind of saying like, hey, I want that match ball. So you tell me, what did you like to see today? Did you notice that little Eric Lamela moment? Is that the kind of thing you like to see? What do you think about Dele Alli being left out of the squad? Do you think that's a good thing for him? Is that a good thing for the team? Do you think he'll be back on Tuesday? You let me know in those comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and as ever, it was great talking with you.